Hmm. Ah, now my dashboard shows me I'm online. Very good. And I can continue now. So let's see, we had so yeah, I'm using my old keyboard now. I mean, the one I used before, so
Nothing to be had there.
it's quite playable now again. I really have to study the emulator a bit more. I mean, playing Lotus was quite fun. But yeah, with feed streams you always have to have control over your inputs. Who is he?
Even as a magician, you cannot stop us.
Well, he's right. I cannot stop him. Great. Oh. I mean, basically I have no chance of stopping him if he... does that. See if this is anything.
My master shall destroy you. Your pathetic parlor magic cannot save you.
I can't do anything to him. Oh. So should I do anything to him, or is this just...
You chose the path of magic to conquer us. A clever move, but even that will do you no good.
As long as it doesn't cast rain of fire or something like that. So wherever that worked, it worked. That's the thing. Teleport to pass.
Hey, you're finally back. You have to go see Zardus right away. There's a problem.
That I certainly believe.
All hell's broken loose since you left. Talk to Zardus. He's waiting for you. Zardus gave me this rune for you. It'll help you get to him faster. We'll meet again there.
Hey, we have a rune now. Hopefully to a dragon snapper again. And a seeker. Oh, what? Okay, this basically isn't good.
There's another of those scummy beasts.
Yeah, steal my fucking XP.
There's another of those scummy beasts.
Stupid idiot.
There he is.
One just you wait, you son of a bitch.
Why didn't he teleport me there? Isn't this supposed to work?
Hey, you! I'm back from the Valley of Mines.
High time, too. What did you see?
You were right. The land's been overrun by an entire army of the enemy. Orcs are besieging the castle, and dragons have laid whole areas to waste. It won't be long before they attack Corinus, if I'm not mistaken. Why is the Circle of Fire not supposed to know about you?
I used to be a high member of the Circle. Even then I suspected that demon magic might be the key to the magic barrier. But I could never have convinced the other members of the Circle to follow this path. So I left the Circle in order to study the black arts. That is a crime for which the fire magicians, the ordained of Enos, the ever good and virtuous, will accept no excuse. They are certain that I'm still alive, but they have no idea where to find me, and that's a good thing too.
Lester said you wanted to see me at once. What the hell has happened here in the meantime?
The enemy has learned who you really are, and that you're planning to get hold of the Eye of Enos. He has recognized the threat. It has forced him to leave his cover and openly attack. The game of hide and seek is over. Yesterday, nobody knew what the enemy's attack would look like. Now it has become only too obvious.
I finally got the proof that Lord Hagen demanded of me.
What proof is that?
I received a letter from Garand, the commander of the Paladins in the Valley of Mines. In it, he asks for reinforcements.
That should be enough to convince that militant warhorse. Well done.
I was attacked by magicians in black robes.
The enemy has many faces. The Seekers are one of them. They're really the ones who prepare the ground for the enemy. They have taken up their positions in strategic places and are now only waiting for an opportunity to spring the trap. Stay out of their way. They are very powerful magical beings, and they will try to deter you at any cost.
What will be the next step now?
Go and bring Lord Hagen the letter from Garand, so that he may grant you access to the Eye of Enos. Then go to the monastery and talk to Pyrokar. He must give you the eye. Nothing is more important than getting this artifact away to safety. Go now before it's too late. The enemy will also try to lay his hands on it.
Oh, was? Don't I have small lightning spell or what? Yeah, I don't have. Lightning is a spell, that's the problem. Okay. Support for support follows me. What a nice move.
Hey.
Thanks for that. Yeah, I mean... yeah, a lot harder. I mean, I will get through it. Dragon snappers, I mean... Dragon snappers are like killing me immediately if they see me. So if I go down... let's go back to the city. Maybe get some hides here. Great. So this is... Well, maybe then we just drop into the sea here and go the other direction. Somehow I meant it differently, but well, why not? Also, I think I have to sneak past by them at some point. He doesn't seem to have too much reach, but still, I mean, maybe I first create a new rune at the monastery. Or do I? I surely want to have lightning. Oh, we have 20 learning points. Actually, it might be good to. Let's see. No, let's. Oh, this is so annoying. Put up immortal enemies. Basically immortal enemies. At least they seem to be short-sighted. I mean, that's really... That's right, there's a new chapter, so all of the enemies are respawned. At least something good. I mean, I have to... Let's see, what do I have to do? I think my target would be to get some knowledge of the second circle. Oh yeah, then first of all buy a lightning scroll.
Could have told you that before.
I'm not telling you anything new.
Or maybe the ice is
Should
good.
have known better.
Let's save here and find that
I'm not
out.
telling you anything new.
Who told you that?
Teach me the second circle of magic.
Enter now the second circle and learn to work even
haven't I
more
heard about
powerful
this
magic.
before?
But also remember that you bear responsibility,
Prevail in the end.
not to me and not to Pyrokar, but to
been all kinds
Innos.
of rumors.
He shows you the direction, but your deeds form the path.
That's nothing new.
May Innos protect you.
Okay, so it's 5.
Justice will prevail in the end.
Teach me.
I never Never would have thought.
Slide, that's
Really
stupid.
not my problem.
May Innos protect you.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
It's really not my problem.
So it says in the script.
Teach me.
Ice arrow.
Gossip.
You don't have to ask me that.
Yeah, I mean, it might be good, but I think...
That's been going on a long time.
I mean, he's a
I
summoner.
always act in the name of Innos.
Can he teach me?
Hey, you! Teach me.
Oh, fireball was good. Oh, fireball was good. What a pitch. What's a pitch? Where do I get pitch? I mean, I first need to fire a ball spell, but
That's all just gossip.
I always act in the name of Innos.
Justice will prevail in the end.
I need a few things.
this is a pitch. Okay. Why ever I need that, but...
There have been all kinds of rumors.
Someone will have to pay for it.
Very good. Okay. I still have 5 learning points, 30 mana. Let's see. Oh, small lightning costs 15. Fireball too, okay.
That's all just gossip.
So 5 more will actually not be too much, yeah.
I agree with you completely.
But yeah, that's safe on the learning points. I mean, fireball is good. Lightning, if the cost is 15, then...
I've come from the old Valley of Mines.
What do you have to report?
The enemy has formed up there with an army of orcs and dragons.
We have already learned that from Milton. But what about the king's shipment of ore?
The mine they are digging for Garand in the valley cannot satisfy the demands of the king.
The days are becoming grayer, and the light of the sun is ever weaker.
I was attacked by men in black robes.
I know. Those are the Seekers, henchmen from the nether realms of Beliar. Beware of them. They will try to take possession of you. Once possessed, you will no longer be yourself. Only here in the monastery could you find help then, so be careful. I have asked Karas to look into this matter. He will certainly win some further insight soon, which can make us see clearer. Here, this rune will bring you directly back to the monastery if you need our help. Remember, we must offer resistance or we shall all be doomed.
Okay, now we get some teleportation. It's okay.
I carry news of Lord Hagen. He wants proof for the presence of the dragons and the army of evil, so I headed right down to the Valley of Mines.
Good. Since you already know the way to the valley, you are not going to need an escort. Take care of this matter for Lord Hagen. May Enos protect you.
Those are all just rumors.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
Do you really think?
It's like, I mean, I surely need to invest some more into mana, but I mean, let's see what good lightning does. I mean, I will not confront Seekers because this does sound like a good idea. And if they have given me the win now, so maybe the others do that too. Good thing with these runes is that I have quite a long range to target. Maybe with the bigger runes I can defeat the bandits now. I mean, I tried it for so many hours now, but still humans are just too crazy. Why not? Why not try it? Let's try it with Fireball. Fireball is
Even as a magician, you...
This is stupid. Okay. Fucking Seekers. I mean, That is just stupid. Maybe he will give me a rune.
I've got no time for things like that.
Hey, you!
Do you really believe that?
Nobody wants to know.
Much. That's all just gossip.
Oh, and I didn't buy the girdle. I'm so stupid.
There you are again.
I've got a few skins for you.
Wolf skin, that's good. A warg skin? Those beasts are tough. Good work. Come see me again when you have more.
Show me your wares.
A lot of dex bonus.
Good thing you're here. You need to help me.
What kind of clothes are these?
I bought them from a trader outside of town. The guards wouldn't let me in at first. Also, there's no need to let the whole world know where I come from.
You've got a point there.
That's the way I see it. But even though I've dumped my shadow garb, I'm still who I always was. And I have big plans for this city.
What is this about?
A lot of things have changed since I left here. I have to get back on my feet somehow.
What's the problem?
I have to get into the upper quarter. But I'm not a citizen of the town, and I don't have enough money to bribe the guards. That's where you come in.
So you want me to lend you some gold?
Nonsense. I've got some gold. A whole lot of gold, even. Unfortunately, I don't have it with me. You need to go fetch my gold for me.
Okay, I'll help you.
Well, listen. Back when the barrier was still in place, I hid a small treasure. It's been quite a while. That's why I forgot to take it with me. And I can't leave here at all at the moment. To cut a long story short, you must go to the Valley of Mines for me and fetch my gold.
Where did you get all that gold?
Am I the only one, then, who put some gold aside for himself in the Valley of Mines? Filching a few nuggets was a piece of cake, just in case we ever got out of there. Everybody was so keen on that ore that no one even cared for gold at the time.
Well, this makes sense. It's even true.
Where's the gold hidden?
Directly at the trading square, above the abandoned mine. It's in a leather satchel. Spare yourself that comment. I know myself that we must have walked right past it. Just bring me the bag. But don't forget to check that it's the right one, so you don't walk all that way for nothing.
How can I recognize it?
It's full of gold. A whole lot of gold.
I'll try to find your gold.
Just do it. That's enough for me.
I mean, of course, he sends me right back. Perhaps if I have a rune here. I mean, I need to get back at some point, but...
I bring you news from Garand. Here, he gave me this message for you.
Our situation is worse than I had feared, but report to me on the situation in the Valley of Mines.
The Paladins are holed up in the castle in the Valley of Mines, surrounded by orcs. There were many casualties in the prospecting operations, and there's barely any ore left. Well, I should say that without any help, the lads are lost. That's how it looks.
I shall find a way to rescue this expedition. You have done much for us. Innos will thank you.
I'm not all that interested in his gratitude. I want his eye.
Yes, of course, I stand by my word. Take this letter. It will open the monastery gates to you. Speak with Pyrokar, the highest fire magician, and show him this authorization. He will grant you access to the Eye of Innos. One more thing before you go. Take this rune as a token of my gratitude. It will take you safely back to the city whenever you want.
Perfect. Isn't there some room where I can sleep? Just need to get in, sleep, and then I can get out again. No, that doesn't seem to be an easy way. Oh well. Let's sleep here.
Damn it. What do you want?
Sleep.
I agree with you completely. That was quite obvious. That's all just gossip.
I've heard a thing or two.
Been there, done that.
You didn't get that from me.
Hey, you! I've been to the Valley of Mines.
And? How's the situation there?
The mines are all depleted. There's barely more than a few chests full of ore. It's hardly worth digging for that.
That can't be true. That means I'm ruined.
What about our deal?
Now, about your reward. Here, take this runestone.
How do you make a living now?
I'm ruined. I should have listened to my father and kept out of this mining business.
We see you, worm. You cannot escape us.
Cut out this magic crap already. Oh my god, a fight!
They're smashing each other's skulls!
Or can you fucking... Stop jumping all the time. Of course he hits me like an idiot. Oh. Why did I save here last time? Oh, can I please save here now? This is awful. I mean, now I'm doing that over again. Just because there had to be a secret there. Hey, it was experience as well, so... Can't just ignore that. Oh, that's right, I didn't even save that.
That was no big deal.
Sold all of that stuff. How could I have not done that?
There you are again.
I've got a few skins for...
Wolf skin. A wolf. Good work.
Show me your where.
Okay, again. Save this shit. It's really
good.
You.
So now I save before we go up there.
Damn it. What do you want?
Fuck you. Don't get me wrong, but I want in your bed.
As it is. I already thought as much.
I've heard a thing or two.
Just listen to him talk.
Anything new?
That's nobody's business but mine.
I've been to the Valley of Mines.
And? How's the situation there?
The mines are all depleted. There's barely more than a few chests.
That can't be true.
What about our...
Now, here.
How do you...
We see you.
Put that weapon away. There's... Oh my god. A bite.
How I don't do any fucking damage to him.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
That's no secret, wasn't it?
I'm not telling you anything new.
Smart kid.
You can't rely on that.
Here.
You hardly know.
We see you.
They're smashing each other's skulls.
Really not my problem. That's not what I heard.
That's what I mean. It's so stupid. He crits me all of the fucking time.
I'm no better off myself.
Not bad.
Of course. So random. Just random.
This is me anymore.
Cut out this magic crap already.
Done that.
Smart kid.
Enos enlightened
that-
all those who recognize his wisdom.
We see you.
Telling you anything.
Oh.
It's a bad business.
But the light
Not bad.
That's not what I heard.
saw that this way nothing could exist.
Nobody
at
wants to
all.
know.
No light and no darkness.
That was obvious all along.
The path of virtue is long and rocky.
He listened to the wrong people.
No idea. You
Oh man, my head.
That was obvious all along.
That was
No one really wants to hear that.
That's really
Don't
not
say you
what-
didn't know that.
I've got
No one really wants to hear that.
You hardly
It was just like you said.
These days.
Tell me that isn't true.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
And the sea released the land, and there arose
Same old thing all over again.
But he knew that all along.
Hey!
Last of all arose a human.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Anos was pleased with what had arisen.
No idea. You tell me.
Delighted in all the beings equal.
Things I could tell
But
you.
so great was the wrath of
I'd have done
I knew that
differently.
would be a problem.
The things
no
I
one really
could
wants
tell
to
you.
hear that.
That's not what I heard.
You can't rely on that.
So. And again.
Our situation. There.
Up, 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 up.
I'm.
Finally. Everything.
That's not what I heard.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
We can
If he
only wait
doesn't
and
see
see.
that, I can't help him.
I couldn't care less.
Where did you pick that up then?
I wouldn't be so sure.
I'm not telling you anything new.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
Monastery now. I think monastery is a good idea.
And Beliar spoke to another creature, but Adanos brought forth the tide, and the creature was washed from the face of the earth. But with it, the trees and animals were also washed away, and a deep sadness overcame Adanos. And thus spake Adanos to his brothers, Never again shall you walk upon my land, for it is sacred, and so shall it be.
Why is Milton here now?
How did you get to the monastery so fast?
What kind of a question is that? I crept through the pass and made my way straight to the monastery. Admittedly, it was never easy avoiding all the monsters making themselves at home on this side of the valley, but ultimately I encountered fewer problems than I expected.
Ah, wait a sec. I need to get me a coffee here. Which should be in about... I should be back in just 1 minute. But I need that. Okay.
Do you know where the others are?
Gorn seems to have coped with his stay in Garan's dungeon very well. In any case, he wanted to go to Lee and see what was happening on the farm. After the grub they serve in the dungeon, he's probably stuffing his face right now and putting the mercenaries' provisions to a real test. Diego mumbled something about a reckoning. No idea what he meant by that. But I suspect he's in the city. You know him. Always there when there's something to be had.
Do you know anything about the hooded figures?
No, but I have a bad feeling about those guys. Be careful if you run into them.
Only 1,000 points more. Oh.
That's totally obvious.
You listen to the wrong
I've found a strange almanac.
Really? What kind of an almanac is that?
I'm not sure. I thought you would know what to do with it.
Forsooth, that is very disquieting. I am glad that you brought it to me. That was very wise. I assume that there are more of these. Go and find more of these books of damnation. I suspect that it is an instrument of the Seeker's power. They use it to control the lost souls of their victims. They obviously write down the names of those whom they are planning to possess in these books. Listen, I am giving you this magical letter. It will show you the names which are written in the books. Find those victims and bring me their books. I shall dispose of them. But first, you ought to show at least one of them to Karas. Maybe that will help him in his studies. Do not make the mistake to try and destroy them yourself. You are not ready to withstand their power. Do not get close to the Seekers, or they will take possession of you. If you still find yourself unable to resist their call, come back to me as fast as you can. Only here in the monastery can your soul be saved.
Is there no protection against their mental attacks?
That is possible. Karas could know something about that.
I have come to take the Eye of Innos.
I see that you have received an authorization from Lord Hagen himself to bear the Eye of Innos. I am afraid that I have to disappoint you. We have fallen victim to a treacherous plot of the enemy. The Eye of Innos has been violently taken from these sacred walls.
Who could be so impudent, Master?
Evil is cunning, and usually works in secret. Only rarely do you see it emerge to pursue its evil machinations in broad daylight. But these days, it's a different matter. The enemy now shows himself openly in the street, in every home and every public square. This can only mean that he no longer fears any adversary and is not going to shrink back from anything. One of our most faithful followers, a candidate for the high robe of the Magicians of Fire, has changed his allegiance unexpectedly, and in an alarmingly evil manner. Pedro, the enemy has taken possession of him, thus inflicting a terrible defeat upon us. Pedro has forced his way into our most sacred halls and stolen the eye. I fear that he simply spent too much time by himself, outside of the gates, and thus beyond the protective walls of the monastery, exposed to all lurking dangers.
The lurking dangers.
Where did the thief flee to?
Pedro knocked down some of the other novices who tried to stop him and disappeared into the morning mist. Many novices have gone after him to bring the eye back to its place unharmed. If you want to catch up with him, you need to hurry before Pedro disappears out of your reach. One more little thing. Stay away from the roadside shrines. We have heard that some of them have been desecrated. No one can say what effect they have now. It is not your task to solve this problem. The paladins will take care of this matter.
Not so fast. I have another task for you.
And that is...
Now that you belong to the Brotherhood of Fire, you must also fulfill the duties that come with being one of us. The Church is not only concerned with the affairs of magic, it is also the final authority in the administration of justice, as you know. The latest case brought before us opens up a bottomless abyss and must be dealt with once and for all.
Isn't that the militia's business?
The militia is responsible for the city alone. This affair has far-reaching consequences.
What's this about?
There is someone in the city who has sold falsified shares in the ore mines of the former penal colony. These papers are utterly worthless and of no importance, really. Still, they have the potential of stirring up trouble among the people, which we cannot afford to happen right now. The swindler is supposed to have approached all of the most reputable traders in the city and the country, and has evidently managed to sell his counterfeit mining shares to some of them. Find this evildoer and bring him before this panel. In such hard times, we must not suffer swindlers and plunderers. We must make an example of him in order to deter the rest of the mob.
I'll try to clear up the matter.
One thing more. When you visit those traders, do not let them know that you are looking for mining shares. I think they probably want to sell them on, and certainly would no longer offer them to you if they realized that you are dealing with them on behalf of the church. Do you see?
Yes.
Then get to work. I wish you much success, brother.
So, car is... Oh.
As if I don't have enough problems.
This Marduk.
That's all just gossip.
Close the doors here.
Hey,
Cars
you!
Here.
Brother, you cannot lose any time. You must hunt down Pedro and return the Eye of Innos to the monastery. If the eye is not retrieved, we shall all be lost.
Is there a way to protect oneself against the mental attacks of the Seekers?
No idea. I still know too little to answer that. Ask me about it later.
How are your studies coming along?
I've been able to find out something about the Seekers.
And what would that be?
They are, quite obviously, of demonic origin. But at least they are, or were, under the influence of demons. Be careful if you meet them.
What a novel concept.
I'm sorry, but I don't have enough material to make a more precise statement. But if you could manage to bring me something of theirs to examine...
What kind of material do you need?
What do I know? Any objects which especially belong to these beings.
Do you want me to bring you a corpse?
No. Are you crazy? The dangers posed by a demonic being within the walls of the monastery are much too great. It will be enough if you find some objects which are typical for these beings. The remains of the demonic aura which cling to them should offer enough clues for an examination.
Could the Sleeper be involved in this?
I have heard the story of the Sleeper, but from a distance I cannot say anything about it. There are countless demons, and any of them could be involved.
I shall see what I can do.
It would certainly be very useful. In the meantime, I will carry out my own personal research.
Show me your wares.
Ooh. 600 is a bit expensive. Oh, so little protection.
Is it really true?
No one must violate the divine order.
I need a few things.
These are good. What is it? Have a magician's rope now? I think I have, but I want to know first.
I need a few things.
Okay, a bit more of protection. And now let's see if I can finally defeat humans, because, I mean...
Hey, you! I want to increase my magic powers.
Come back once you have more experience.
10. Oh. So... That's really mean. I mean, the mana stuff. Wow. This is certainly meaning something.
Hey, you. I see you belong to the Magician's Monastery.
Yes, why?
Can you use another worker there? I wouldn't know where else to turn.
Have you seen a novice walk past?
Yeah, sure. He went, that way. He jumped into the water off the bridge and swam like a shark was after him.
Where do you come from?
I used to be captain of a big whaler, my boy. The sea is my home. My ship, the good old Magdalena, was sunk by pirates a few months ago, and now I'm stranded here. All I ever wanted was to go back to sea. Since I've come here, not one schooner is called at this accursed port. The only ship which is anchored in Corinthus is that blasted war galley of the king, and they don't take on anyone. So what else can I do? There's no work for me in town. I've tried everything.
You'd better get off the road.
Don't worry. I've already noticed that the wilderness out here has become damn dangerous in the last couple of days.
Okay, that's my main task. Let's not go after that. I mean, I need to defeat Dexter. But that I need to get through a lot of humans. So I should try to kill off some bandits. Mana reserves are really tight, yeah. So even as a magician, there's not much you can do about.
I'm delighted with your distinguished visit.
I'm staying out.
Stay as long as you like. It's an honor.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
Tell me that isn't true.
You're selling mine shares?
Sure, you can get anything from me. If the price is right.
Same old thing all over again.
Show me your wares.
Is it really?
Of course. It's an honor for me to receive such an important guest.
Things I could tell you.
That's all just gossip.
I've got no time for things like that.
I never knew that.
500 for that.
You just have to listen.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
You just have to listen.
I'm not telling you anything new.
Whatever.
I can tell you.
You listen to the wrong people.
No one really wants to hear that.
I'd have gone about it differently.
Tell me that isn't true.
You listen to the wrong people.
Same old thing all over again.
How's it going with your
Doesn't
tavern?
surprise me.
Hopefully these black magicians will move on soon.
isn't true.
Otherwise, I can close the tavern. Almost nobody dares to come here anymore.
That's no secret.
Well,
But hey, I mean, it's really cool that they
nobody will learn anything from me.
But they give you runes art from chapter 3 on. This way you really don't have to you basically never run anymore. How many of them are there?
Yes! Run as fast as you can!
We've done that right from the start.
You poor sucker. You don't even have any gold on you. I think I had better take this weapon. rip you to pieces.
That's it for you. Well, at least you've got some gold on you. I think I'll take your weapon.
No, I don't have too many mana bonus stuff. That's why I need more mana.
You're in for it now.
Nothing there. I know nothing about picking locks.
So
About those stone tablets, I've got some.
Thank you. That's enough. Now I could keep my promise to the water mage in town and then go home at last. I'll pay you for them, of course. I'm going home now. Come with me if you like. Maybe I can sell you a few things that might interest you when we get there.
Wait a minute. Show me how I can hit harder.
Right. Pay attention. There's a simple trick. When you hit, you don't take strength from your arm, but from your entire body. Turn your hip, bring your shoulder to the front, and stretch out your arm at the same time. If you hit right, you'll notice the difference.
Show me your wares.
I can't sell you anything. All my stuff lies over there. I can only sell you...
Let's hope. And he walks home or what? As if I knew where his home is. He walks very slowly. Amazing. Oh, slowest walking bastard.
Just gossip.
Things would have turned out different.
This here is your hut?
Yes. Why? Anything wrong with it?
Don't you have any problems with the mercenaries?
As long as I don't interfere with their business, they'll leave me alone too. Moreover, they're good customers, and I pay them to keep an eye on my house when I'm not home.
Never would have thought of that himself.
Show me how I can hit harder.
If you want to learn more, you'll need to train hard.
That's my problem.
I've got no time for things like that.
Show me your wares.
There isn't much choice, I'm afraid.
That was no big deal.
He doesn't see that. I can't help it.
I've got no time for things like that.
I'm not telling you anything new.
No idea, you tell me.
Tell me you didn't know that.
Oh, that was worth it.
He simply needs to practice more.
That was obvious all along.
Actually, it would have been nice if the plants were growing back.
We shall get you.
Hey, you! Here's the food you wanted.
Fantastic. And now?
Teach me how to hunt.
What do you want to learn?
Okay, much too expensive. I will not throw away learning points I could invest in mana now. What? So stupid. Why are there suddenly shadow snappers or dragon snappers everywhere?
I couldn't care less.
It's really...
Yeah, he really said that.
Hey, you! Here's the food you wanted.
Fantastic. And now?
Hey, you!
It's really all of the people with...
able to save his soul, magician.
They are all so strong in this game. Night of the Raven is a bit... So in this game, most of the time you just flee. Because every enemy is just strong. Extremely strong.
Nobody wants to know.
I can't believe that.
That's really not my problem. That's been going on a long time.
Same old thing all over.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Ah, it's good that you've come.
What's up?
I found this in the old chapel. It's a magic rune. I think it will teleport you straight back here to the farm. I thought you might be able to use it.
I've come from the Valley of Mines. The castle there was attacked by dragons.
So it's true. Lars said that rumors about dragons are circulating through the city. I didn't believe it. What about the paladins?
They've been thoroughly decimated.
Good. Maybe that will make Lord Hagen move to the Valley of Mines with his men. The fewer paladins stay here, the better.
Hey! Everything all right with you?
You saved my ass, man. I'll never forget that.
What do you want to do now?
I think I'll load up on grub first.
And then?
Who knows? Maybe I'll go back to the mining colony. Someone should keep an eye on the orcs. Otherwise, they'll all show up on the doorstep without warning.
What's your job?
Onar wants me to spend all day keeping an eye on his stuff. He's worried that something will go missing, and I would too in his place. Most of the mercenaries he's hired are former convicts from the penal colony. They'll walk off with everything that isn't nailed down if no one watches out.
I want to increase my magic powers.
Oh, that's right. You wanted 10 for 5 mana. It's totally... So I haven't spent anything yet. Okay, but I'm falling asleep all of the time. Seems like I didn't have slept enough, so I might need to take a rest here. So I'm sorry for now. I'm sure I will return later. But now it's just... I'm just falling over. So yeah. I will come back maybe in a few hours when I've slept some. So, relax. Have a good day. I hope to see you again. And I'm out.